Hi everyone, welcome to your new relaxation practice. Thank you for all of the wonderful insights that you provided me. I know many of you really enjoyed the bumblebee Brahmari practice. Like anything though, it may not be a practice that suits all times. So use your intuition, be guided as to what practice you need. Based on what your aim is. If your aim, obviously the main aim of all of these practices is to help you to relax, but they can do it in very different ways. So keep paying attention to your experience and allow that to guide you towards which practices you need. And so we've just had the full moon, and I hope it was a beautiful full moon for you. And now the moon starts to wane yet again. And the next new moon, it will be in the sign of Leo. And the ruling planet of Leo is the sun. And there is a beautiful relationship between the moon and the sun. And the moon obviously reflects the light of the sun. The sun is the source of the moon's light, as the moon doesn't have any of its own inherent luminosity. And we can also compare that to the mind, as the mind also doesn't have any inherent luminous properties. It has to receive it from another source. And so just like the moon reflects the light of the sun, the mind is reflecting the light of the soul. Now, a calm mind is a clear mind. And the Buddha described this as one moon or 10,000 moons. And perhaps what he meant by this was that if we think of the surface of a lake, when that lake becomes agitated, we get all these ripples in the surface of the water. The reflection distorts the image of the moon, giving it the appearance of 10,000 moons. And when that same lake is calm, it reflects the moon perfectly, with complete clarity. And so in other words, until your mind is calm, you cannot perceive clearly. Your perception will be distorted. And this practice that I'm going to guide you through today is one that will keep moving you back to that innate state of calm. And now we're going to start this practice by taking your hands, popping them under your armpits and leaving your thumbs just here on the top. If it's not comfortable for you, then you can just mentally visualize this part of the practice. And now close your eyes down and make sure your shoulders are relaxed. And just take a moment to scan the body for any tension. And now bring your awareness to the two streams of air that are flowing through your nostrils. So the stream that flows through the left nostril and a stream that flows through the right nostril. And just allow your awareness to rest on the flow of air. And what you may notice is that one side may be more dominant than the other. And so this might feel like the airflow is a little stronger in one nostril than the other. And that indicates that one side of your brain is more active than another. So the right nostril relates to the left side of the brain. And this is our solar, so our sun, our yang energy. So it's more active. And then the left nostril, which relates to the right side of the brain, which is our lunar, our moon, the yin energy. And this is more of our relaxed, where we're naturally more relaxed, a bit more intuition, a little more feminine. And it doesn't matter which side is more dominant. Just bring your attention to both sides equally. Now with your thumbs, just gently press, applying a little bit of pressure onto the flesh and the muscle. And as you keep gently pressing with your thumbs, just keep your awareness on the flow of air, and possibly what you may soon experience is that the two sides will start to balance. And if you can still sense that one side is a little weaker than the other, then bring all of your awareness to that nostril, whether it's the left or the right nostril. And trust with some practice and time that the balance will naturally be created. And now release the hands into your lap. And possibly you're feeling now with your awareness at the nostrils that there is more harmony between the more active and the more passive sides. And it's through this balance that we start to be able to access the innate calm state of the mind. And think of that calm state as a perfectly still lake. So in your own way, feel or sense, perhaps even see, that the mind is as calm and serene as the surface of a tranquil lake. And if the mind drifts, just see that as a ripple on the surface of the lake, and watch the energy of that thought just dissipate, and the lake returns back to stillness again. And allow yourself to rest in this profound stillness. And now gently guide your awareness to the space between your brows. And now, as if you were drawing a line from the space between your brows to the same point right at the back of your head. So So draw awareness from that space between your brow to that same point at the back of your head. And at this point at the back of the head, sense the full moon. In your way, experience the essence of the moon resting at that point at the back of the head, the back of the mind. And the energy of the moon is cool, gently glowing, this light blue, yellowish cast of the moon. To relax into the nourishing qualities of the moon. Now see the moonlight shining on the lake of the mind. The surface of the lake of the mind is shimmering moonlight, reflecting the healing and nurturing, maternal, loving qualities of the moon and its light. And now see a singular ray of moonlight that shines over the lake of the mind and out the point between your eyebrows. So feel the moonbeam magnetize the point between your eyebrows and shine out into an infinite stream of light. And at the end of the infinite stream of light is a 6-pointed star. And the lake of the mind shimmering with the moonlight, and a ray of that moonlight shining out into an infinite stream that culminates in a 6-pointed star.